Hello YouTube, it's Jake here from Canadian Cutting Edge. Today I'm going to talk about my EDC that I carry when I want to just carry a small knife, a small folder, when I'm dressing up or something, going out and don't want to have a larger knife with me. The knife that I have been carrying for the longest time is the Colt that's on the left. But recently I got this new Sanrenmu. I know I'm not saying that right. I always butcher these names. But let's take a look at these two knives. If you want to pause the video right now to take a look at those specs, copy them down or whatever, because I'm going to take those sheets away. We'll talk about these two knives. The first one that I've been carrying for the longest time is this Colt. Still a little stiff. I haven't had to take it out that often and use it. It's a nice blade. It's just 440 steel. It's got a nice little belly on it. Got the micarta scales on it in green and black. It looks nice. It's very grippy in the hand. Both of these knives have a liner lock. This one's tip down right hand carry only, and I don't really like tip down carry. I like tip up carry. So that's one advantage on the Sanrenmu that I've got coming up. It's a nice little knife. There's nothing spectacular about it, but there's nothing really bad about this knife either. It's a good blade that I've carried for the longest time. It's got a nice titanium finish on the blade there. It looks decent. It's a 3-finger hold for me. The pinky doesn't quite get it. I don't usually like to put a lanyard on when I'm trying to do a more discreet carry, so it sort of fits in my hand, half decent. I like it. It cuts good. It's tucked away. It's nice and dark. But I think it's time for a change. Whoop, there we go. Ah, there you go. Listen to that sound when you flick it open. That Colt does not have anywhere near as smooth action. It's rougher. This Sanrenmu has got style going for it all over the place. If I wanted a lanyard, I could easily put it on there. It's got aluminum scales on them. And those are milled out aluminum scales. They are sweet. The lock, it locks up really nice. If you can see that there. It's always tight, no wiggle up and down, no which way. It's very sharp. You don't need me to cut paper, to cut cardboard in front of you. You see that on every video. You don't need to see that again. But this is a nice little blade. It's just a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier, a whole lot shinier than that other knife. I might be getting a darker version, like a nice dark gray one. The good thing about this Sanrenmu 7063 is you can get it also with a access lock instead of this liner lock. All the other things about the knife are exactly the same. And it comes in at a really good price. It's right-hand side carry only, so this is how it came out of the package. I'm going to be moving the oh boy, my brain's not working today. I'm going to be moving the clip down here so it's a tip-up carry. It's a great little knife, guys. A knife that, when I'm bored, this thing flips open so nice. You can just sit there flicking it all day long. Of course, if I'm doing this at a formal party, that's going to be ticking off my wife and everybody else sitting around us. But just look at that knife. It's a great looking blade. I don't think I know of a really nice small blade that I like better. And look at the grip on it. It's just that tiny little bit longer. That my pinky. I've got, I buy men's large gloves. The odd time I can fit into a oversized medium if they didn't make it right. But look at that 4-finger hold, just like what I like. It's got some really nice jimping up here that the Colt didn't have. It's got jimping on the frame and on the blade. That drop point is nice. Look at that belly. It just wants to cut and cut and cut forever. If you're looking for a new knife, a small knife that you want to take around and have a discreet carry, it's a very deep carry once I've got it on there. I'll move it and put it, I'll show you a picture of it after I've moved that. And I might show you some still photos that I have of this knife as well. This is a great knife. You've got torque screws. You can make all the adjustments you want. There's no special kind of hardware that you need to get. This is the Sanrenmu 7063 LUC. That's for the liner lock. -LJ, which is for the orange. Check out this knife. I think I'm going to order another one today. A liner lock one in a darker color. These are great. Alright, I'm back. I moved the clip over. As you can see on the scales here, they milled out. As you can see on the scales here, they milled out a spot for the clip, so it doesn't sit just on top of proud of the scales. It sits inside really nice. Wow. I just noticed my lighting is pretty bad for this video, isn't it? I'm going to have to either fix it or I might have to do this video over again for you guys. But there it is. I moved the clip. Ah, great knife. Again, this is Jake from Canadian Cutting Edge. And remember, always cut towards your chum and not your thumb. Have a good day, guys.